Peter Bethlenfalvy took over as finance minister last month after Rod Phillips resigned due to outrage over his Caribbean holidays.
A lot has happened since our November 5th budget. Record high case counts, a province-wide shutdown, and a second state of emergency.
Even with unprecedented spending, including more than $13 billion to deal with the pandemic, the province is drawing on its fiscal reserve to make another $2.1 billion available for the COVID response. And the deficit remains almost unchanged, $38.5 billion.
All of us know this level of spending is not sustainable in the long term, but defeating this virus together, that is what's most important right now.
Most of the extra spending has gone into healthcare, with other supports for struggling businesses. But the government spent less money than expected on social services, it says because of federal support. The opposition, though, is skeptical.
We have serious concerns about how slowly the government has been spending and investing in the people of this province. We have serious concerns around the $427 million that was not spent specifically around social services.
Despite the pandemic, the province's revenue actually increased by about $600 million, in part due to more income from the so-called sin taxes.
Well, we're home. Guess what we're doing? We're drinking a little more. We're playing the lottery a little bit more.
Marvin Ryder from DeGroote School of Business expects the government to keep spending freely this year.
A big shock, I think, for everyone out there is that to date, a year into COVID, we have not seen any significant rise in the personal failure rate, in other words, personal bankruptcies, and we've actually not seen a big jump in the number of business bankruptcies so far, but that's due to government support. You don't want to pull that out too fast as we go.
He says financial predictions are difficult to make when no one knows what costs the pandemic will bring. The government presents the 2021 budget next month. Lisa Hefner, CHCH News.